Hi, I'm Susan Crone, your presenter. This is my crisis communication presentation on the Mylan pricing controversy. It is for the Communication and Applied Science class at Boise State University. Mylan Pharmaceutical produces and markets brand name and generic drugs. It's been around for over 50 years. It acquired the rights to EpiPen in 2007. From 2009 to 2013, the price of the EpiPen increased exponentially. In 2009, the wholesale price, the price which pharmacies pays, was $103.50 for a 2-pack of auto-injectors. By 2016, the price had risen to $608.61. Over this 7-year period, that's almost a 500%. It was over a 500% increase. The EpiPen held 95% of the market shares, which was a seeming monopoly. Mylan itself only receives $50 per pen profit after expenses have been taken out. This is the EpiPen. It is a self-injected measured dose administered through an auto-injector. It is a life-saving prescription drug provided for those at risk of allergic reaction from allergies, known allergies, such as peanuts, bee stings, and dog and cat dander. I think it's important to make mention of the social media. The EpiPen pricing controversy shows the power of social media. An online petition gathered more than 80,000 signatures in just 45 days and prompted more than 121,000 letters to Congress. This action culminated in a hearing by the House Committee on Oversight and Government Reform in September of 2006. Had it not been for social media, government would have been aware of this. This is Helen Brush. She's the Mylan CEO and spokesperson. She's one of those women who stays very steady in stressful situations, communicates very clearly, and knows her mission, knows the crisis communication and the importance of it. This is where I link the Image Repair Discourse on Crisis Communication article by William Benoit to the Mylan pricing controversy. Although Heather used many of the crisis communication strategies, I'm only going to focus on two: denial and reduced offensiveness of the event. Denial. This is an EpiPen issue. This isn't a Mylan issue. This is a healthcare issue. Brush did a very good job at displacing blame onto the healthcare system and away from Mylan. Bolstering. Mylan has worked tirelessly over the past several years advocating for increased anaphylaxis awareness, preparedness, access to treatment for those living with potential life-threatening allergies, ensuring access to epinephrine, the only first-line treatment for anaphylaxis, in a core part of our mission. Compensation. We have been a long-term committed partner to the allergy community and are taking immediate action to help ensure that everyone who needs an EpiPen auto-injector gets one, according to Brush. Mylan did do a lot. They introduced coupons, adjusted pricing strategy within the insurance companies that help reduce the prices to the customer, and did an unprecedented act, as Heather Brush would claim, of introducing a generic brand of the epinephrine pen into the market. Outcomes for today. Heather Brush is still the CEO of Mylan. Mylan has faced 4 lawsuits: misclassification for that generic EpiPen, violation of antitrust laws and anti-competitive acts lawsuits, has to do with that monopoly, seeming monopoly, and a class action related to Mylan's business practices. This is associated with their lobbying and marketing practices, which seems kind of unethical. I think it's important to note here an outcome from an article. Public outrage and even lawsuits are insufficient to solving the pricing problems, as EpiPen's case illustrates. reform is really needed within the healthcare system, and I think Heather Baresh did a really good job at refocusing that. Workplace crisis communication management. Although there were several, I am only going to present my top 3. Having a champion spokesperson. Helen Baresh really was a champion to Mylan and communicated and understood her mission very well within the crisis communication, within the interviews. Be attentive to social media trends. Market strategy and company policy should follow ethical business standards of practice. Thank you for your participation and listening.